It is a mirror, reflecting who you truly are when no one is watching. The true game of power begins once you realize that silence can speak louder than persuasion, and that motion without intention is just noise. Most people spend their lives reacting to criticism, to praise, to fear, to opportunity. But the powerful, they move by design. They bend the invisible winds of emotion and perception toward their aim. You have entered the second phase of mastery, not merely seeing the stage, but learning to direct it. Here you will encounter the subtle psychological laws, the strategies that turn friction into flow and conflict into cooperation. Every empire, every fortune, every legacy begins with a mind trained to respond less and observe more. You will find in these next 8 laws the instruments of emotional alchemy, how to transform resistance into respect, enemies into energy, and scarcity into leverage. Remember this: the game of power is not about taking control from others. It is about reclaiming control over yourself. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Power does not announce itself in debate. It is demonstrated in results. When you argue, you spend your energy proving a point. When you act, you become the point. People rarely change their minds because of logic. They change because they witness something undeniable. In business and wealth creation, this law is sacred. Do not waste energy explaining your ideas to skeptics. Build something so tangible that even your critics must acknowledge it. Results silence opposition faster than rhetoric ever could. When I was young, I learned this truth painfully. I wanted to convince others of my vision. I debated, explained, defended. Yet I noticed that the ones who said little but produced much eventually gained the upper hand. Power respects demonstration, not persuasion. A king does not announce his crown, he wears it. In your pursuit of financial freedom, speak less about what you will do and act with precision. Let your success become your argument. Every deal closed, every asset acquired, every risk mastered. These are your silent declarations of power. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Energy is contagious. The moods, beliefs, and actions of others infect you more than you realize. If you surround yourself with the bitter, the fearful, the perpetually defeated, their vibration will poison your ambition. In ancient courts, kings avoided those who carried misfortune as though they were diseased. Today, the same principle applies. In your business, your network, your friendships, your circle determines your altitude. The powerful curate proximity like an art form. They seek those who elevate their frequency, not drain it. If you want wealth, do not merely study money. Study energy. Observe how it flows.